What do you call 100 rabbits walking backwards?
Idiots.
A receding hairline. How much do you know about Easter? How is your Easter IQ? Well, here is a chance to find out. It's time for our Laugh Again Easter quiz. Are you ready? Here we go! Which of the following is not an Easter song? A, Because He Lives. B, Easter Song. Or C, Silent Night. Some have complained that our quizzes are too difficult, so I hope you got that answer correctly. Next question. Pasanka is a traditional way of painting eggs for Easter. In which country does Pasanka originate? Pasanka? Tajikistan? Ukraine or Zimbabwe? The answer, Ukraine. Way to go. Some of you got that. By the way, you can find the largest Pasanka in the world in Vegreville, Alberta, Canada. You didn't know that. You didn't need to. Next question. Hop egging is a traditional English game. How do you play it? A, climb a tree with a dozen uncooked eggs and drop them on your friends until your mother catches you? B, dance between eggs on the floor without breaking them? Or C, put on egg costumes and roll around Buckingham Palace? What is the answer? It is B, dance between eggs on the floor without breaking them. Let's hop on to our next question. The idea of the Easter Bunny originated in Germany in the 1700s, but it was not a rabbit at first. What was it? A moose? Or a dog? Or another dog? Or a massive dog? Ha! A moose? A hare? Or a rat? The answer is C, the Easter rat. Wait, sorry, that is my mistake. The correct answer is B, a hare. Not this. It's a hare. By the way, hares are mammals, and mammals do not lay eggs except for what? Except for the platypus and the echidna. Is that how do you say it? And the echidna. Echidna not. You never know what you're going to learn next on this program. Next question. On which of these days was Jesus crucified? A, Easter Monday, B, Maundy Thursday, or C, Good Friday? And the answer is C, Good Friday. You ever wonder why we call it Good Friday instead of Bad Friday? In German, the day is called Sorrowful Friday. Some believe that in English it developed from an older name, God's Friday. Regardless, the name is appropriate because as terrible as the suffering and death of Jesus were, they marked the dramatic culmination of God's plan to save us from our sins. One more question. Jesus rose from the dead how many days after his crucifixion? Was it 4, 3, or 2? The answer is 2. Now, before you throw Easter eggs at me, let me explain. Jesus was buried in the tomb of Joseph of Arimathea on the same day he was crucified. That was day 1. And Jesus rose on the 3rd day, 2 of our days later. But in computing time, the Jews considered part of a day as the whole. So the answer is actually 3. But if you said 2 and knew why you did, I'm going to allow that. Can you imagine the despair Jesus' followers experienced as their Lord lay in that grave? They had spent 3 years with him, day and night, watching him heal the sick, raise the dead, preach the coming of God's kingdom on earth. They believed that Jesus would be this king, that he would ascend to the throne of David, and that his reign would usher in an age of prosperity and peace for the people of Israel. After all, this is what the prophets had foretold, wasn't it? Then Jesus was arrested, tried, beaten, and killed. All their hopes and dreams lay shattered along with Jesus' body in that tomb. But death could not keep him there. According to hundreds of eyewitnesses, he returned from the dead, conquering sin, Satan, and death, and offering new life to anyone who believes in him. He said this in John 11, "I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me will live, even though he dies, and whoever lives and believes in me will never die." He is risen, my friend. We are forgiven, and of his kingdom and reign there will be no end. Regardless of how you did on our quiz, may that bring an everlasting smile to your face. Happy Easter. Laughter is phenomenal medicine. Share it. like it, pass it on by subscribing to the button that you subscribe to. Then, hey, take the rest of the day off.